Remember this quote for the rest of your life. First, they laugh, then they watch, and then they admire. The reason I say this is because people still live in fear. People still have a blockage within their own mental psyche that stops them from going from things that they really want. You have to understand this. And if I'm the first person to tell you this, I'm glad I was able to. You are the conductor to your life. For somebody else to force you to live a lifestyle that you do not want, it is almost like a mime putting an imaginary box around you and forcing you to conform into that standard. A lot of people have told me that they pursued certain passions because this person said that they'd be good at it, or this person said they would be good at it. And do not get me wrong, there are a lot of success stories that I hear from that, because people, they switch out of their comfort zones and they discover this new area that leads to them flourishing. But many cases, it's usually a parent that would instill a seed into a child that makes them have a lifestyle that they truly never signed up for. Let me tell you how life is gonna go. You are going to get this financially secure job, and obviously financial stability is good, but you're gonna hate your job. When you hate your job, you are still looking at the outside things, and you're saying, oh my gosh, everybody's so impressed with this job that you got. Everybody's so impressed by this title that you hold, except for you. The person that's actually putting in the work to maintain the job is not even impressed with their own work that they are delivering. But yet other people are telling him, oh, you're doing good, bro, keep it up, like you're incredible. But yet there's still this void feeling, like I'm missing something. This person keeps accumulating money, accumulating income, but still something within them just still feels unsatisfied. Eventually, this person, they're gonna look in the mirror. They're going to look older than they remember. And they're going to even be confused of when the time even passed them by. The compliments that they were once getting, it's gonna slow down because now people are expecting a certain performance from you. And most importantly, that attention that you were getting at first is going to eventually diminish because the people that were complimenting you have eventually now had to start focusing on their own life. Maybe they started their own family, and now they're no longer even thinking about your accolades, thinking about your achievements. The accolades that they are proud of is the fact that they have this beautiful family that they can nurture. Their child has turned 5 years old. Their second newborn is beginning to crawl, beginning to walk. Those are the things that they are the most happy about. And now you are sitting there, having grinded your butt off, still wanting that validation almost. And now you have what I like to call only child syndrome, where it's like you still want the attention to be centered on you because you're like, look at how much work I did, guys. I grinded so much, guys, that now somebody else is the reason why you feel successful. You don't feel successful within. Now, to connect back to my main point of what I'm trying to say, of what I'm trying to get across, when you're going for something that's passionate to you, somebody outside of yourself is not going to understand the journey that you are embarking on. Somebody outside of yourself is not going to understand the value and the weight that carries in you pursuing this thing that you want to pursue. But if life is an experience, why are you now using your experience to fulfill somebody else's desire? It's different if it is also a desire that, is complementary to your own. But when this is completely divergent from what you want, why? Why do you still continue to engage? You have to go for your dreams that matter to you, because, keyword, it matters to you. The best way to avoid the only child syndrome, like I said, is when you have created a life that has abundance within your own grasp. You have accomplished things that have meaning to you. I don't want to get depressing, but I like to tell people, when you go into that grave, nobody is going to care about the money that you accumulated. The thing that I see, especially in the middle class, is they work so hard in a certain role to try to almost trick people outside that they are living this luxury lifestyle, that they've accumulated this level. But in reality, what I see with the middle class is they work so hard to be associated with luxury. The reason why these designer brands flourish is because somebody in middle class would want to buy Louis Vuitton, Gucci, to have the association of being in this high class now. And you gotta understand, the reason why they do this is because still they want to present an image to other people. But don't you find it weird and you find it funny that the people that is actually the richest in the social class save the most money by shopping at Walmart? True wealth is quiet and it doesn't have to be shown. In the same way, people who try to show you a certain lifestyle, if you want to catch a liar, somebody who tells the truth tells you how it is. A liar tries to convince you. If you are living a lifestyle that is truly abundant to yourself, people will be able to see it from the way that you carry yourself. People are able to see it in the glow, the way that you interact with them. It's different. You have a lightness to you. The way that this world is made up, it's built on lust, and lust in two ways. You gotta understand, lust for women. You want these materialistic things so that way you can get these high caliber women, but you don't really even want them once you get them. And like I said, they're so materialistic that it's like the actual connection that you're looking for, you'll never be able to achieve. And number two, a lust for materialistic items themselves. You just want to keep acquiring and acquiring because you're still trying to feel something. The thing that you wanted to feel in yourself was your ambitions, your dreams. And now let me elaborate, let me take it a step further, because what people do not understand is that at the end of the day, especially if you're an adult, your dreams do have a cost. And more importantly, unless you want to live with your parents, nothing wrong with that, you are going to also need a source of income to maintain an apartment, maintain your car, and just other expenses. This is why I have the analogy of there's the child, which has the creative imagination that helps you build this world that you want to, see yourself in. And then there's the adult. The adult helps maintain the child, take care of the tuition, take care of the payments that is needed. They must combine together in order for now the union to take place, for your dreams to now come out of your head and into reality. There are 4 quarters in a year. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. If you want to win, maybe you may not do successful in every quarter. Maybe you have a rough start to quarter 1, but if you want to stay in the game, you better hope that quarter 2 goes better. And if you have a bad quarter 3, you better really turn it up a notch in that 4th quarter. You need a plan for how you're going to execute. You need a plan for how you're going to deliver. The best way for you to live in your dream is to wake up. How do we get there? What are the steps? What are the milestones that we can look forward to? Time is your friend when you allow it to give it pressure to transform you into the diamond that you want to see for yourself. Your dreams are achievable if you truly desire it. Your dreams are the fulfillment that you will keep searching for in the many, many, many jobs that you will be switching over to just because you just want a high salary. Plan and execute, and don't worry about what people are thinking. Because like I said, you can be a people pleaser, and some people don't grow out of it. That's the reason why they have this high paying job, pleasing the people around them. Who cares what somebody else thinks of the career that you're trying to pursue at first? You feel satisfied, you feel fulfilled, and that's the most important thing. And I've told you this in a previous video, you will never know what your purpose truly is, but you're just supposed to live the lifestyle that is aligned with yourself, and your purpose will be fulfilled. To wrap it up, ask yourself today, We're in quarter one right now. How can I dominate the first quarter? The most important thing for you to be on the path of success is understanding a streak does not start with day one. A successful streak starts with day zero, the preparation. Because the way that you sleep on day zero will get you ready and rested to begin day one. I want you to succeed. I want you to stop holding yourself back. Do not look in the mirror and have regret. Look in the mirror with satisfaction. At the end of the day, I ain't a preacher. I'm just a guy talking.